Hey, what's going on? Let's get the recording. Here we go. Hey, what's
Yeah, I'll be
going
good.
on? Beast Mode Brandon back again. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. We doing it over here. You know what I'm saying? You guys give me your time tonight and we're going to get it. So I've been getting a couple questions and
All right.
in the
You need
chat
to get
box.
the bed.
Hey, please mute yourself if you don't mind. There you go. You good? I've been getting a couple messages in the box, kind of how I go through my routine, how I'm finding some of the things that move potentially before they move, and then we're going to I'm going to show you that, and I'll show you how easy and simplified it is, right? So you hear a lot of people in the markets right now using AI. I mean, people kind of tend to forget that we have AI on our side as it is right now, right? So we do have the scoreboard that is created, and we all can use that to our advantage. So it doesn't matter whether you trade stock options, shares, futures, crypto, or forex, whatever you want to trade. It is all beneficial to all markets. So let's get ready to rock and roll here. Yep. Hey, this is recorded and this is streamed onto the YouTube channel. So let's go. Let me share my screen and let's roll. 3, 2, 1. There it is. All right. You guys see the coloring book, or what do you guys see? Make sure you guys see the right screen here.
Got your thinkorswim.
Got your charts.
Thinkorswim, perfect. That's what I want right there. All right, perfect. So everyone wants to know, hey, the routine. So that's what we want to go through right now. So what I like to do, right, is going to be geared towards day traders and swing traders, like I said, in all markets, right? So let me fix this real quick. Why is that being weird? All right, there we go. We just want to roll it that way. So you come over here to your trading view. If you're in the mastermind, you should have this, right? I'm going to bring this over. This is what we call our scoreboard. Let me put myself over on this side, and let me make this bigger so we could see. This is what we call our scoreboard, right? I'm going to turn everything else off. And there we go. So right here, let me move myself in the middle, I guess. All right, time frames. If you are day trading, you're going to put this on a certain time frame. If you are swing trading, you're going to put this on a certain time frame. Or I'm going to share with you the time frames that I personally do it, right? When I'm day trading, coming into the market, I'm looking for quick moves to happen in the first hour, maybe 2 hours of the day. My job, like you guys always hear me say, like the day trade for my job, swing trade to help grow the account. And 3, use the profits to invest. I'm trying to get my money on the day trading side as quickly as possible, and I want to be out, right? So what I do, right? I use the scoreboard. This time thing right here. I come right here and I change it to the hour time frame, and you have your hour candles on here. Whatever symbol you are looking at in the background, right? And you can come in here to your scoreboard, and if this is new to you, hey, you're in the mastermind, you should have this. All right, so you're going to have up here is your ledger, right? You have your symbol right here. You have your candle pressure. Candle pressure gives you a red for bearish candles or higher probabilities to be bearish, and green gives you that green bullish probability. You have or I should say, my favorite moving averages, the 21, 55, the 200. I like to see real visual. So right out the gate, if I see that my candle pressure is green and I see we're above all 3 moving averages, Bob L, what is that telling us? Is that telling us that we have more of a bullish bias or a bearish bias?
Looks bullish.
You're darn right it looks bullish, right? So if I come over here to the hour time frame and I pull up Disney, what do you think is probably happening with Disney? Check it out.
It's going up.
Even though we got a pullback right here, we're still trending up. We've been trending up for a while here, right? So keep moving along here. Next thing you got your volume spring, right? Volume spring is red. That kind of gives us a red flag that the candles ain't as large. There's not a lot of volume into that. So, I mean, that could be a caution. Next to that, you have your momentum pressure. If the momentum pressure is clapping to the upside, aka green, that is a extra confirmation. If it is red, that is something that we want to take caution on, right? Then you got Swing Master Pro. So many people say they don't have it. If you don't have it, it's built into this AI ledger, scanner, whatever you want to call it, visual. And also the next two things is our weekly and daily VWAP levels. Those are volume weighted averages of price. So if two things are green and two things are red, what does that tell you? Like right here, this tells us on the hour time frame, Tesla and Nvidia are probably, or they're underneath it, so they're not looking too hot, right? But if you come down here to Meta, you see how Meta is across the board right here is all green. That is something that we would want to trade today, right? So let's check out Meta. Look at Meta today. Every wick to the downside is given you, you got to push to the upside. So right out the gate, that would give me a bias off the hour time frame to come in on the 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute time frame, and I'm taking entries to the upside. Is everybody following me right now? Put a 1 in the box if you're following me. This is for the day traders. If you are day trading and you see on the hour time frame on the scoreboard, and we are green across the board, right? We put a 1. Now, what we just went through, you see this very, very last thing right there where it says trend? This makes it way more simplified. You see how it says strong buy right there? It does all the work for you. So if you attack things that say strong buys or strong sells, you have even higher than random probabilities for price to go in your favor. So everybody thinks I have this crystal ball and I shake it and I'm like, what's going to go up or what's going to go down today? That's not it. I'm using the same tool that every person in the mastermind has that you guys can take advantage of it, right? Me, I structure mine out like this because I day trade in the US session, the beginning. I like to know what my 3 major future symbols are doing. That gives me a good heads up. But if you put futures in this chart, and this goes back to the beginning where you can trade everything. All right, Brandon, I don't trade SPS or UPS, Nvidia, Tesla. That's fine. Let's say you trade crypto. You can put 20 different crypto coins in this. And crypto is actually more beneficial because it trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you have no time restraints, right? But we're going to get to that. Day trading. You could day trade leverage crypto. You can trade Forex. You can trade futures. You can trade stocks and options. But moral of the story, you have the power to put whatever symbol that you want to put into that as long as it matches your trading plan, right? Your trading plan might be different than mine, but you can take what I'm sharing and teaching you how to use this, become the expert, make it yours so that trading is a lot more simplified for you. It gives you more confidence, right? So the trend automatically, if I see on the hour time frame, you see ride as a buy, I'm not taking a sell on it. That's just me. And if I am taking a sell on it, I know my butt is very quick to go risk-free, and I have a tight stop in place. Does everybody understand that? I have a tight stop in place. So keep that in mind, right? Really, if you want to be super safe, you can just wait for the strong buys and the strong sells and really attack that. So now, if we come in here and we put on our Swing Master Pro AI, right? Now check it out. Meta with strong buy all day long. So now, if you come here to the 5-minute time frame, are we looking for buys or are we looking for sells? What are we looking for? Are we looking for buys or are we looking for sells? We're looking for buys, right? We're looking for buy opportunities. And these are 5-minute bars. So we got a couple potentials to get us into this. Let me erase all of this right here. And remember, I like to trade on the 1-minute and 5-minute. And what I do is I'll come down here and I'll go down to the 1-minute and I'll say, well, what's giving me a buy opportunity? Check it out. If I come all the way over here and if the 1 minute's too fast for you, you could do, you've got an entry right here. You got a reversal arrow right out the gate. You could take your buy here, price pushed up. Reset. Here's our boogie call that we went over last week, or we go over on Thursdays. Here's your reversal arrow right there. There's your stop out. That right there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could be out of this trade 50, 60% ROI. You don't even need anything more for the day. Are you following me? Now, if you want to be more conservative, and you don't like to trade in the open, that's fine. Wait for your next buy signal, right? Come all the way down here. You got a buy right there. It's still bullish. But this is like 50, 60 cents on the share side. So the problem is like you don't really have anywhere to put a stop in place. But at this time, if you go to your 5-minute time frame, check it out. Come back to today. Here we go, right? Price comes down. You got your 5-minute reversal, stop out, price pushes up 5 minutes, you're good. This is kind of a bad example, but you still could have taken some profits today. The reason why today is a bad example is because yesterday and today, lackluster a little bit, because what do we have tomorrow? We got the Fed interest rates, so the market's pinned. Like, it's not really moving that much. You know what I'm saying? But there's still opportunities for you to get into that. This is actually a real poor example, but it's still, that's how you do it, right? So I'm looking for something like this. As long as my candles are all green on the 5 minute and we come down, I'm looking to take buys, but then I come down to the 1 minute time frame. So all the way till 12 o'clock noon, I'm looking for those 1 minute buys. And where's that at? I'm looking for this right here, right? Here's a buy. There's a buy. That's enough right there to go in profit. 539, 530, or I'm sorry, 534 to 536. That doesn't look like a big move, but that's $2 on the share side. You get what I'm saying? So that's one way you could trade it, or you could take them reversal arrows on the 1 minute time frame, and you get in almost textbook. Your price comes down and resets. You got your reversal arrow. You take your call right there. That's a winning trade right there, right? But like I said, that's Meta's not a real good example, but it's nice to see something that still plays out, but it's not that good of an example. Another one that we had today, we were keeping an eye on. We were keeping our eye on Tesla, right? 5 minute time frame. You got your reversal arrow right there. Price pushes up. Let's come back down to the 1 minute time frame. Candles are all green until 12:15. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame, right? Because we like to trade in trend. Here's another textbook entry. Here's our boogie call. We have the bullish bias right here. We called an entry out, stop out, price pushed up. That right there is a grand slam. If you waited for the Swing Master Pro buy, I'm sorry, but in 2 minutes, you could have been risk-free. Hey, that's our objective as a day trader, but some people don't like that because it is a little bit quicker, right? If you like to be more relaxed and go on the 15-minute time frame, then that's cool too. We come all the way over here to today. Check out. You got your buy reversal arrow right here, and this would be your stop. You could have taken your buy here. There's your stop out. There's 30 minutes to the upside. 30 minutes to the upside, right? And that's another winning trade. So that right there was one that we were watching. Another one we were watching today. You see me keep looking on my notebook. We were watching Disney, 15-minute time frame. You waited all day long. You got this reversal arrow. Price push to the upside. What do we got here? Come back down to the 5 minute because I'm a day trader. So this is why I put things on my watch list. You got your buy. You're waiting. 5 minute. Candles are green. So let's come down here to the 1 minute time frame. What do we have here? And I just like the 1 minute because it gives me textbook entries. Right here it is. Look, reversal arrow right there. Stop out, low of the day. Price pushes up. Does everybody see that? Nikki says fire. Hey, absolutely. So, and today's lackluster. So nothing that you could do. You do the same thing on SPX. We were bullish on SPX this morning, right? Same thing on ES Buy. Here was our play that we took today. We got that reset. We got this reversal arrow right there. This was our stop right there on ES Futures. That right there is $500 one contract, right? But moral of the story, how are we getting that? Once again, you come back here to the hour time frame, pull up your scoreboard, and you say, well, what do we have here? We have something that is bullish, that gives us a bullish bias. That's what we're looking to trade. Does everybody follow me on the day trading side? Put a 1 in the box right now.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Awesome. I see
Hey,
tons
quick
of
question for you, Brandon.
Hey, go ahead, Dion.
Hey, since I guess the Swing Master AI is kind of exclusive, what are you using for your because this is like, past tense. Are you using like yesterday's low to find your reversals? Or like how are you finding that outside of what you have on there?
So I'm using the reversal arrows solely by themselves. That's how I get them. So like if I'm looking at SPX and I got the Swing Master Pro right here, right? And I mean, if this is your trading style and you are in the mastermind, just let me know, right? But if you don't have it, I mean, it's kind of already built into the scoreboard as it is anyway. So if something's red, you're watching that, and you're waiting for that to turn green. So you have to wait for that to turn green when that candle barks. So if we're on the hour time frame and it's red, once this thing turns green, if you're watching it, right, and it turns green, you got to wait for that hour bar to close. But if you don't have it, I'm saying we do have reversal arrows by themselves, but I'm saying it's just easier. I've been holding out, to be honest with you, with Swing Master Pro AI update, and it has everything on the screen that you're seeing right now. And we're actually going to do a masterclass just on this solely by itself, because this actually has a couple different techniques built into it by itself.
Okay, yeah, I've been mastermind, the full mastermind for a good minute, so
Good, awesome. So hey, we good then.
I've been asking for it. I need to know how to
He
get
says,
it.
yes, I'm ready for the class. Yeah, so once I make the master class on it, we might do it next Tuesday, right? Because I just wanted to make sure all the alerts were firing off right and stuff like that. I don't want to give something that isn't fully tested out. You know what I'm saying? So everything's good to go right now. But hey, I'm holding out. But hey, not holding out. You know what I'm saying?
No, we good. I trust you, coach. We good.
Yeah, yes, sir. So, but anyway, like what happens right here, look, I'm on the hour time frame, and this is what we're going to use kind of to, once we roll into the swing trade side, because it's exactly the same thing. But we've been green on SPX since the 11th of Wednesday. So now if you come down here to the 5-minute time frame and you take buys, right? Here's the 11th. So let me highlight this again. Here's the 11th right here, right here. Here's your first buy. There's a winner. Here would be another buy. There's a winner. Here's another buy. There's a winner. But what do you do when the market just keeps running up like this? You don't want to sit on the sidelines the whole time because you feel like you're missing out. So that's why I created the reversal entries. And if you zoom in over here, what do we have right there, right? We have, and you can probably see it, we got the reversal arrow here. We got the reversal arrow here. We got a reversal arrow here. I'm not taking these reversal arrows, and I'm going to
What's up, bro? Doing all right?
in the master
Doing
class.
well.
The key is to get an up leg, right, and then get a reset, and then as it cycles back up, you want to get it as close to this part right here. So like what I mean by that is like price pushes up, it resets, pushes up, resets. We want to get our buys right here, right there. See how it's designed?
Yep, I got it. I can see it.
Yep. So and we call these out in the live room as well. That you do have access to come into that every day. If you didn't, just to let you know, anybody's mastermind, you can come into that. So that's how we day trade with confidence. You can't day trade, no worries, because check it out. You're going to come here and put your time frame now to the daily time frame, the 1 day. But hold on a second. Before I do this, I'm going to go back to the hour time frame. When people come in and trade Trendbox Pro or the floor and ceiling, what I'm doing is I'm using the same scoreboard, and I'm giving you the strong buys and the strong sells, and they that's the ones that we watching every single day. So it automatically gives us a higher than random probability to begin with, and that's why we have so many people that's starting to be consistent trading a real simplified approach. But like I said, we'll go over all that in another masterclass. I just want to go over the scoreboard specifically today. But hey, I like the can of worms. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now, swing traders, you come down here to the 1 day time frame, right? And you could watch something. Yeah, I know. And you could watch something, right? If you're creating 20 stocks, and this eliminates you chasing the total market by itself and solely focusing on your Fab 20, right? Your Fab 20 might be different than mine, and that's totally fine. But these stocks I have on mine, I'm very familiar with, so I already know the probabilities of them. So I know how to watch them. Anyway, when we see things like Amazon, it's doing all the guesswork out of you. See how Amazon says strong buy, and Visa says strong buy? What's that telling me right now? Does anybody know? If it's strong buy, real simplified approach, we expecting price to keep pushing up, or are we expecting price to push down?
Push up.
Push up. You're right? But since we're all doctors in the stock market, just because it says strong buy, are we solely taking it just because it says buy, or are we waiting for a little better of an entry? You follow me? Of course, we're waiting for a little better of an entry. So let me explain myself. Let's come down here to Amazon. And we're in a strong buy territory, right? So we've been in a strong buy since, can't see the alerts are going off. We've been in a strong buy since Wednesday the 11th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So what you can do, right? What you can do is, Amazon, you want to get into a swing trade, right? Because we know on our scoreboard, Amazon is a strong buy. Now you can come down to the hour time frame, right? Or the 15-minute time frame, and you could simply wait for a reversal arrow, right? See this reversal arrow right here? Here would be your entry. I started calling these out in the Discord. Stop loss would be right there. In a swing trade, and now check it out. Short-term swing trade, you could have gotten this for 180 up to 187 in 2 or 3 days. Does the scoreboard adjust for time? Yeah, whatever time frame you put this on, the scoreboard adjusts to whatever time frame you're on. So check it out. If you come down here to one day and Amazon says strong buy, right? And this makes things more simplified. You come down to the hour time frame and you see Amazon still says buy, which that's good, right? Then you come down here to, say, the 15-minute time frame, and you see Amazon says buy. Maybe you come down here to the 5-minute time frame, and Amazon says sell. Guess what? Once that turns buy on the 5-minute, you can get in for an entry. And if you didn't know this, if you right-click the scoreboard anywhere, you can add an alert on the scoreboard so that Amazon will alert you when it changes from buys and sells. If you didn't know that, you know that now, right? So all these will actually tell me when the 5-minute changes from strong buys to strong sells, right? The reason I don't set mine up like that into the Discord is because we all watch different things, right? So you can do this for whatever you want to trade, because you might have Andre that comes in that trades futures. You might have Antonio that trades crypto leverage. You might have Bob Bell that trades shares. You may have Gretchen who trades stock options along with me. You get what I'm saying? So I can't tell you or force you to make the same scoreboard that I have, but it is universal that we all can use it together, trading it the same exact way. Now, the 5 minutes a little bit of a reach because that's pretty quick. But if you wanted to get into some swing trades, I always start off on the daily time frame, right? Always start off on the daily time frame, and then I'll go down to the hour or 30-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, and I'll wait for an entry. An ideal entry on Amazon would have been getting in yesterday, right here at this reversal arrow, and you could have put an alert right like this. You could have got in right here at 184. Today, it hit a high of 189. So what you can do is when you take this trade, right, you can put your trail stop limit in, or if we break this support right here, you could simply come all the way over here, put an alert, and say, well, I'm going to put an alert right there. And now guess what? Your trail stop limit's either going to get triggered and you're going to get a winning trade, or you're going to get an alert from TradingView that it hits your stop out that you're going to cut the trade. So when you take these swing trades, just know that we still have a stop in place. We're still trading with risk management, but we're staying consistent to our trading plan. Is everybody following me? Give me a 2 in the box right now if you're following me. Whoa, that's nice. Yep. Hey, you already know. So what I'm doing is the same thing. I have a little bit more free time, I would say, maybe than someone else who potentially has a job, but you can make this work for yourself as well. If you're serious about it, you come to your scoreboard every single night and you could say, well, what's strong buys? And what you really want to do is you want to get these on your radar. You see how coin is in a sell? That's something I want to keep my eye on because I know that sooner or later is going to give me a buy. You follow me? Ideally, you want to go from a sell to a buy, and then historically or typically it's going to go to a strong buy. But if you want to make things real easy, there's still juice in Amazon, the Dow Jones, DIA, which is YM, and Visa, right? Now we put Visa on the board. Let's check Visa out. Visa, it's been trending up since August 15th. We had a strong buy since August 15th on Visa. It is now September 17th. Does everybody follow me? So if we went to the hour time frame, right? And you got a buy right here, August 15th, which is right here. You got a buy right here, Swing Master Pro buy at 266. You got another buy right here at 268. You got another buy right here at 282. Guess where it's at right now? Price is at 293. Give me a DCG in the box if that's the position you want to put yourself in. You see how simplified trading can be when you use the tools and AI to your advantage? You get what I'm saying? And now the only reason why I'm sharing this is because I've been getting tons of messages how I'm finding all these stocks, and this is exactly what I'm doing. This is exactly what I'm doing. There's not hard. You just got to keep up with it, right? And if you want more opportunities, come down to the 30-minute time frame, and you can take a 30-minute buy. Knowing that you're taking a swing trade, so your stop out, you need to give it some breathing room. But look at this. Since August 15th, you have 1, 2 buy, 3 buy, 4 buy, 5 buy, 6 buy, 7 buys. All 7 buys would have been winning trades for at least 15 to 30% plus. That's a good one. It's a real good one. It is a real good one. And you guys already know how consistent I am, right? I give you guys weekly income plays every Friday off my scanner. You know what I'm saying? And we all get to use it together. Hey, that's it right there. You know, that is it right there. If you like to invest, I know Mike Meyer always says, hey, what do you think about this one? Guess what? It's the same exact thing. I'll come down to the week time frame, and I'll say, what is a strong buy on my scoreboard? Well, guess what I'm getting ready to buy, actually. I like to find the sells in the weekly time frame because I got UPS, I got Disney, and I got coin on my radar. Why? Does anybody know why I have that on my radar right now?
Because they're going to change soon.
Hey, I don't know if they're going to change soon, but when they do, let's pull the chart up, right? So now check it out. What did we say? We said we had our eye on, because I want to make money. UPS, Disney. Check out UPS. All right? UPS on the weekly time frame. Our candles are red. We know sooner or later it's going to set up for a buy, right? I don't want to buy when it's way up here if I'm buying shares. This is how, remember, I'm talking about investing right now. Whether you're doing crypto or investing, you want to focus on the shares. You want to focus on the sells to get you prepped. So it's a little bit reverse psychology compared to how we're day trading and swing trade. We want to swing trade into the strength, and we want to day trade into the strength. But when we invest, we want to look for the weak ones as they prepare to hook to the upside to give us those strong buys and strong sells. So guess what? UPS, our buy right there, 95. Another buy, 100. Another buy, 93. And it went up here to 210. Well over 100% on every single one of them. Here's a buy, 177. Here's a buy, 174. But even these buys right here at 177, it went up here to 192. That right there is about 10% on the share side of an investment. If you had $10,000, there's $1,000. If you have $1,000, there's $100. Guess what? We're investing so we can take our money whenever we please. But guess what? We are red right now. I'm looking for this to give us that hook to the upside. Same thing for Disney, right? Last buy is giving us at 92, went up here to 123. That right there is $30. That's 33% on the premiums, or I'm sorry, on the ROI side. You have $1,000, that's $300 some dollars you just made. Relax. If you go up $100 or $200 on $1,000, you can put a stop in place so that you're walking away with $50 on that trade. Remember, investments are a little bit more relaxed. And like, you don't have to sell out. I'm just saying, you could do that from an investing standpoint, right? Typically, you'll get a good 10 to 30%, right? But sometimes it'll go up 5 or 6%, give us a huge sell-off. Then you just want to get stuck at having to hold it for a little bit. But I only invest in stocks that I believe in for the long haul. You know what I mean? For clarity, your buys on the weekly time frame is a week out for your swing trade. Dion, come on the mic. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, so if you're looking for your entries on a weekly, do you push out your targets for swing trade a week out? So
Um,
like how you do the weekly income plays, and they always set out, your target's always like the following week. Is that the same thing for this? With the
nah, this
example?
is just more for like buying the shares aspect.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So this is like the investment. So like same thing right here. BTC. Everyone knows Bitcoin. Bitcoin US dollar. Our last buy would have been down here at 27,000, and where's it at right now? We're at 60,000. Is that a good investment or is it not?
That's great.
Right? That's a great one. So I was telling everybody to get prepped all right here, and everybody didn't listen to me because they all said, crypto's a scam. It's going to zero, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? We got the buy here. I called the buyout all in here, and I didn't think it was going to go way up here to 73,000. But even if it's 27,000 up here to 37,000, to me, that's a grand slam because that's 30 some percent. I'm going risk free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so basically you're just looking for your entries on the weekly, but those are your long term plays. And if it goes down, you can actually get out, and you can get back in anytime, right?
Absolutely.
Got it. Okay.
So the weekly time frame is more for my investments, slow, long term. If I'm swing trading, I'm coming down here to the daily time frame, and I'm looking for buys and sells, right? But on something that happens like let me try to find something. Tesla, that's not a good one. Nvidia. The problem with swing trading is this right here. What happens when you have a huge run up like this? You know what I'm saying? You miss it all. Say we got to buy here and we sell it the next day, and you still want to get into this. Well, guess what? Off the scoreboard, it will tell us a strong buy still because there's tons of opportunities, and there's opportunities for us to get into the trade too. We can get our buy in right there, get out. Here's a reversal arrow. Swing trade, we have stop losses. Right there's your stop loss. You can get out. You got a reset. Here's your reversal arrow. Stop loss right here. You get out. Reset. Here's your entry. These are daily time frames. There's your stop out. There's another winning trade. Over here, you have a buy again. There's your stop out. Guess what? You just got stopped out for a loss. Are you mad that you got 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 win, 5 win, and then 1 loss? So you're 5-1. Is that net profitable or is it not?
Brandon, how do you know when it's a reset?
All right, that's a good example. All right, that's a good question. So, in real simple terms, Mike, right?
Yeah,
The market moves in 3 phases. It zigzags up. Agreed? Then you got
agreed,
zigzags down, and then you got
agreed.
consolidation, right?
Okay,
All right. Now, step number 2, let's put them all together. We have an uptrend, we have a downtrend, then we have consolidation. So let me get a different color. All right, check this out. And this is all the market's doing. Why is this right here an uptrend, Mike?
because it's going up.
All right, it's going up, but for simple terms, we have a high, we
Oh,
have a
higher
high,
highs.
we have a higher high, we have a higher high, we have a
Right.
low, we have a lower low, or higher low, higher low. What happens when that higher low gets taken out right here, Mike?
It becomes a lower high, a lower low.
Our uptrend now it turns into a
Oh, it's
downtrend.
broken.
Correct? So now you have to wait for the retracement or the reset, which would be right here, and then a cycle back down, and now that would give us a trend to the downside, right?
Right.
And you get a pullback, retracement, price comes down. So what we're trying to do, then how do we know when this downtrend's over with, right? Price comes up, it breaks out right here, cycles back down. So now you have a high, now you have a low, and what's actually going on with price? We're actually staying inside. See that? So we're not in an uptrend or a downtrend. We're consolidating, which is technically distribution or like you set up for your expansion days.
Okay.
It's accumulation or distribution. We don't know which one it is because it depends if it cycles down or if it pushes up from that. So, are you following me right now, Mike?
I'm following you 100%.
All right, let's erase that. If everybody else is following me and Mike right now, put a 1 in the box. So now, how do we find that out, right? On the chart. Well, check this out. You want to see how easy this is? All right, we have a high, we have a low. 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 We have a high. What are we in right now? We in an uptrend or downtrend?
Uptrend,
Why are we in an uptrend, Mike?
because it's higher highs.
All right, so we have a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. But guess what we have? A double bottom, a triple bottom. What happens when this gets taken out right here, Mike?
Now wow, it's a reset.
No, we're in a downtrend, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we're in a downtrend. So price comes down, and then what happens right here?
Well, you're at a higher low, but
Which
it's
is a
coming
what?
down. Higher downtrend.
It's a reset. This is a
Oh.
reset.
Okay.
Right? So now you have a high, a lower high. Price comes up, pushes down, and a lower high. What happens right here, Mike?
Changes direction.
It changes direction. So if we have a low right here and price pushes straight up, what do we need in an uptrend to complete the uptrend cycle?
A higher high.
All right, but what do we need to complete the leg? A reset?
Oh, yeah. All right. Reset.
And now we're pushing up right here. What do you think should happen? NVIDIA, we are in an uptrend until what? Until this last lower high gets taken out right here.
Oh, and then we're in a downtrend again.
And then we're in a downtrend. See how
Oh,
easy that is?
yes.
So then if you take a step back and you look at this, right, and we're day trading, and we're going to do a master class on this one, and now you can look at it on the 2-minute time frame. All right, check it out. What do we have right here? And I don't even need any tools to trade with. So we have a high, we have a low. We have a high, we have a low. High, low, high, low, high. What happened right here, Mike?
It broke the trend.
All right, and they come right back up to right there, right? What happened right there?
It's the downtrend now.
So if we're in a downtrend right here, what do you think we should be doing?
What do you mean? What should we be doing? We should be
Mike, if we're in a downtrend, what should we be doing?
getting puts.
You're darn right we should be getting puts. Why would you even think about buying it if we're in a downtrend?
Oh, right.
You follow me? But you know what's real crazy about Swingmaster Pro AI?
No, I
It's
like
telling us we're in a
Swingmaster
downtrend right here, so you don't got to do any of that. It's telling us we're in an uptrend right there. You don't have to do any of that. Hey, do you see that?
Hey. Right. How do I get the cloud on mine?
I got to update everybody's.
Oh, okay.
Next week, we're going to do a masterclass on it.
Got it, brother.
Does everybody follow me right now? So
Yes.
we are looking for buys all right here. We're looking for buys. Reversal arrow buy right there. Reversal arrow buy right there. Reversal arrow buy right there. And we don't have any more reversal arrows. Then we're in a downtrend. Guess what? Reversal arrow short. Reversal arrow short. Reversal arrow short. Is that simplified trading or is it not? Put a DCG in the box if that's simplified trading.
DCG.
And that's what I do, right? Because a lot of people don't have the confidence to do that. So I had to create things to give us opportunities for us to see it. Like yesterday, what's NVIDIA doing right here, Mike? We opened up right here. We came up. We come back down. We come up. We come back down. We come up. We come back down. This right here, all it is doing is making a double top. You see that? So why would you want to buy? You would just want to look for the short opportunity. Agreed?
Yeah, agreed. Sorry.
Exactly right. And it goes on anything. So what's real good is a lot of people have been milking the futures. You look at ES right here. This was today. Same thing right here. What do we have right here coming into 9:30 this morning? Guess what?
That's good.
Here is US Open. We called out where was it? 9:30. We called out the buy right there, and we took a little loss. We called out the buy reversal right there. That gave us all of our money back. We called out the buy right there. It gave us all our money back. We called the buyout right there. Doesn't look like much, but 26.
Yeah, and then noon it
One-
went to shit.
That's $250. Then the market, like you said, went to crap. Right here, what are we looking at? Our first reversal short. Guess what? 57.05. Get this right here is a $2,500 move on one contract.
Yeah, I wish I got that one.
You and me both, but it's all good because guess what? Here's another one. There's a put. Over here is another short. See how easy that is?
Yes.
Now I see Mike smiling over there. You better turn your camera off. You naked and you smiling over there. That's not
You
good.
know that, brother.
So anyway, all I'm doing once again is I'm coming back here, right? Any time frame you like to be a crazy scalper, put your scoreboard on the 5-minute time frame, and watch them change. If we're on 5-minute strong buys, we want to be scalping that, right? When I go to the futures, I use the scoreboard right here. If we're all buys, I'm looking for buys. Whatever gives me the first buy opportunities for any of the futures markets, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And that right there is how I'm trading with AI. I'm prepping my morning and my day for the day trades and the swing trades. And that's why you guys see me very, very consistent. That's what I do. So it's 9:46. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask some questions if anybody wants to come on. I see one in the chat right now. We do have a question. It says, can we create a scoreboard for each of our watch lists? All right. Now let me tell you something. Each person only gets one scoreboard, so you have to use it. You have to use it carefully. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can use as many scoreboards as you want. You just got to make a different chart, and within that chart, right, you can have one futures, you can have one stock options, you can have one crypto, whatever your heart desires and whatever you trade. So do we have any questions? Whoa, that's really nice. Andre, what's up? You have any questions, boss? Anybody have any questions or no?
No, but I'll have some tomorrow morning.
Of course. No questions, anybody? You guys are good? You ready to rock and roll? He said, I'm at the gym. I'm trying to get like you.
What do you think tomorrow's going to be like? Is it going to be kind of sideways like it was today?
I think it's going to be sideways until the Fed minutes come out because the market's going to be waiting for that. I think we want to get a rate decrease, and depending on how large it is, it's going to determine if the market's going to rip or if it's going to drop.
Gotcha.
I think they're expecting a 0.25 decrease, but
They
if we
kept
get a
saying
0.5, that could cause
yeah.
fear, and I think the market's going to drop.
So you should trade lightly at first?
100%. I said trade lightly all this week.
Okay.
Absolutely. Now tomorrow's probably going to be the Grand Slam too.
Probably will.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. You know me when I'm out to
I
trade.
probably won't take the trade and it will just skyrocket or something.
Yeah, you're gonna be like bummer. What else we got? Anything? I really like those trailing stop limits. I told you, Nikki. Hey, that's a game changer on the swing trade side. 100%. I see you crushing it. We all coming to your house for some dinner. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question, Brandon.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it kind of pertains to the trailing stop limit, but I'm also wondering because it's not on the web version, it's only on the desktop.
Yep.
But I wanted to know as far as like if you're setting a 20% ROI without a trailing stop, like what kind of entry would that be for an exit? I mean, what kind of exit strategy would that be? Is that considered a limit, or is that a stop limit, or how does that work?
Oh, that's a limit order. So if you can't use trailing stops, right, you come over to the option chain, and that's a universal question because every symbol costs a different amount. But if we just look at let's just look at Apple, because that's affordable for everybody. And let's say we get we're in a contract right here that's $2.14. We know that 20% of that, right, is about 40, 41, 42 cents, right? Right, Gretchen?
Yes, yep. Mm-hmm.
So say you buy that and you can't get in, or you don't have a trail stop limit, which if you don't, I'm trying to think of a way that you can. I thought the web version had the trail stop. It's just not the mobile.
Yeah, they don't. I contacted the help desk and they said it's not on the web version.
So where's it at? Only in the desktop?
Yep, just on the desktop.
All right. So this is what you could do. There is a app that you can remote into your screen from your cell phone. And then you can just log in through your app off your computer from your mobile device if you need to go that route. If you want to keep things simplified and not go that route, what you can do is you buy this and say you want to just take profits at 20%. If you bought in for $2.14, you put a limit order because you're putting a closing order in. You would simply take 40 cents and add it on top of 214. So it'd be 255. So you put in 255. You change this from day till GTC, and then you'd actually press confirm and send, and it'll sell you out when the option price gets to 255.
This is what
Okay.
happens.
Oh, that's how you do it, because that's how I was doing it. I thought there was a different, I thought I was doing something
Ready to dive in?
wrong.
Hershey's cookies and cream.
Oh, hold on, Mike. Gretchen.
Yes.
Does
Yeah, that
make
makes sense. Yes, a limit order just strictly at 20%. That's
Yep.
helpful. Thank you.
Yep. What are you saying, Mike?
I was doing it that way, but I thought I was just making up shit.
What do you mean making stuff up?
Well, because like I thought there was a way to do it with the price. Say if it hits 161 and you want to sell it at 162, but there's really no way of doing that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but the way you just said it is the way to do it, because that's
Now, this way right here, bro. Listen. So in this case, we buy the contract for 214, and we want to set it for 255 and go on a trail stop. You can click your order and scroll down and go to trail stop limit. All right.
Okay.
Trail stop limit tells us two things. We have to give it a limit price and we have to give it a trail stop price. This tells us once the option premium gets to $2.55, which is 20% ROI, we're going to trail it by 10 cents. We can change this up or down and put it at whatever we want. So if you want to give up half your profits, you'd put in a 20-cent trail stop. You follow me?
Yeah.
So if you change this from day to GTC and press confirm and send, this order will stay open day in and day out until it hits 255. And if it never does hit it, then that means you're manually closing out for a loss.
Correct. Okay.
You follow me?
Follow you. Follow you.
And that's what I recommend doing. But if you don't, then you can do it the other way.
Yeah, I seem to do it the other way.
Yeah, I don't like the other way, but I like the trail stop limit.
I know.
But if you don't have a desktop, then I guess that's what you're going to have to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Andre says, I still struggle with risk management. When to hold and when to fold. Hey, Andre, I'm going to tell you this. I struggled with that for 3 years. Now, I just go risk-free on every single trade at 15 or 20%, and I don't ever look back. Because 1 out of 10 trades is going to go up to 7,000%, and I'm going to miss it. And then I'm going to look for that 7,000% every other trade and end up taking nine losses in a row. So now, as long as my account's continually going upwards, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? So instead of trying to pinpoint or guess when to hold and when to fold, I'm just following the plan, bro. Let's keep it that simplified. That's a good question. Good statement, though. Does anybody have any other questions? Yeah, it's so exciting to be consistent. Absolutely. That's that compound. You got to compound it. Yep. Yes, sir. All right. Well, hey, going once, going twice. Any more questions? Thanks so much. All right. Well, if we don't got any other questions, I'm gonna give you guys your night back. Just do me a favor. You got that? Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike. Are you good?
I'm good. Good night. I was just say good night.
All right. Do me a favor. You throw a DCG in the box. You guys got value, and you understand how to use the scoreboard now. And let me know that we accomplished class tonight. Thank you so much. Always good nuggets. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Give me that DCG in the box. You guys are rock stars. Awesome. They coming in. I appreciate it. Awesome. Awesome. So now you guys got to do me a favor. Anytime you guys are looking up something off the scoreboard, post it in the stocks and options Discord. Let's get that thing rolling. And hey, let's make some money together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Brandon.
What's up, Steph?
Been a minute.
Yep. Hey, appreciate you.
Hey, thanks for reminding me about the scoreboard. Have a good night.
Yep. Let's get it. All right. Well, hey, you guys have a blessed night. We got live trading tomorrow. Be there, be square. It's Wednesday. Hey, we going up or we going down? Well, guess we're going to find out tomorrow. Hey, you guys have a blessed one. Catch me on the next one. Beast Mode out. If you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, tag me.